Priest was released back in May. It is directed by Scott Charles Stewart and stars Paul Bettany, Cam Gigante, Maggie Q, Carl Urban, and Lily Collins. The story is of a priest, played by Paul Bettany, who disobeys church law to track down the vampires who kidnapped his niece. When the preview of this film was released, I actually was very intrigued by it and wanted to see it. When the reviews came out, though, it got very poor reviews, and I was a little bit disinterested in seeing it at that point. Now I rented it, and I can officially say that I understand why it got such poor reviews. This film is based off of a series of comic books that I have not read or even heard of, for that matter. This film has many problems, so I'll talk about the good first. Some of the environment shots look nice, and we get some decent action scenes. Now to the bad. The acting throughout is wooden. I couldn't find a single reason for Cam Gigante to be in this movie, and Lily Collins was beyond horrible. Her character had nothing to do besides pretend to look scared, which even she couldn't pull off for some reason, and Carl Urban plays one of the least menacing villains of the entire year. Well done. Since I didn't see this in 3D, I can't say whether it was good or bad in 3D, but suffice to say that there were a few times where I noticed intentions of this film being in 3D, slow motion shots where things came at your face, but I can probably guess that the 3D was crappy. Also crappy were the CG vampires who looked like big globs of snot. I wonder how much the animators got paid to make those things. Priest is overall a gigantic mess that I was hoping would be better than the review said. Unfortunately, they were right, as they are occasionally. If anybody out there who had planned on seeing this has seen it and liked it, good for you. And if you haven't seen it, then I'd say skip it. You're better off. I give Priest 2 out of 5 stars. This won't end up on my worst of the year list, but it's still a bad movie. And I'd imagine that anybody who wants to make any other comic book into a film should watch this to make sure that they really want to make that comic book into a movie.